The website is down. Let's see if I got an email about it. No. So we'll see. Let's see. Wait, what? We're playing against the guy who just had to go pick up his kids. That's absurd. That's the guy we played him in round 5, and he won game 1, I was winning game 2, and he had to go pick up his kids for school. So we know what he's on at least. Meaning, I guess I just get rid of Knight of Autumn, right? Does Knight of Autumn do anything in the matchup? I'd rather keep a Hierarch, I think, just more mana than a Knight of Autumn. What matchups grab Diggers for? Dredge, I guess, and a few others like Storm and... Not exactly sure, still figuring it out. Maybe it should just be another Rest in Peace. The Fairy should be amazing in the mirror match if I can protect it. Hey Switch Sean, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Did Alert not even play, or am I just crazy? Switch Sean says thanks, you always answer my questions. I try to. Don't take it personally if I don't answer your questions, even if it happens a few times in a row. It's usually that I'm just missed it or... Alright, so they got Batter Skull. So I could Teferi minus. But then they just get another one. I could just play a Soul Herder. Oh, maybe that's why I was supposed to keep Knight. I forgot they were playing Stoneforge Mystic. I was thinking about my version of the deck. That's kind of weird. Oh well, awkward. Yeah, I guess I'll just play Soul Herder. Or maybe it's just a bad question. I don't discriminate. Batter Skull's not a big deal. They're going to get one hit in and then... Ooh, that was a good draw. They're going to get one hit in. And I'm going to deal with it. McKees was the dig. Are people sure that it's in their benefit that you answer their questions? Wow, brutal. McKees was the reality check. Why Wall of Omens over Wall of Blossom? Because of Sword of Feast and Famine. Alright, I should ephemerate, right? No reason not to. I used to play Wall of Blossoms because it's easier to play Wall of Blossoms than have a white up to ephemerate it, but I'm trying Wall of Omens right now, see if it makes a difference. See if I get screwed at some point. And they're playing Noble Hierarch as well. Alright, so many options, so many great options. I'm not super in a rush to... Definitely want to play a Witness for Ephemerate. I think I can just play Teferi minus. I was going to say I'm not in a rush, but even if Teferi dies somehow, I just get it back. It's kind of bad because if they have Path for Soul Herder, well, they have Path for Soul Herder and I can't protect it. I think I'm like pretty far ahead at this point. Alright, Force of Negation. I actually forgot about that. Alright, I'm still in pretty good shape. Do we need to have like land soul herder path? Something along these lines. Just gonna take it. Life total is not super relevant. How to keep my wall. Alright, let's see. I keep calling Oracle in hand for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it kind of slow. Make my land drops. Make sure I protect my engine. Draw myself another card. Little wall coming up here already. Sword of Feast and Famine's just everywhere. This is just like big brain deck building right there.
The next level play. The next level play.
Ice Fang in response. Okay. Hey, yeah, I forgot to update Cargo Live. Oh, right now. Takes a second. Alright, I'm a bit behind on time, so I need to be a tiny bit careful. I can see these games going on for a while. Ooh, Venser. Venser should be pretty fun. Let's start with calling Oracle. Ephemerate a Witness to get back a land. This one's kind of free. Might not have time for Venser right away. Gonna play a Hierarch, have 4 mana left. Can't really attack. Let's blink another Oracle. What should I Venser? Well, I guess it can't attack, my dude's just bigger. Sword on Feast and Famine on their flyer. They have 1 card left. I might just have the Ice Fang. Is that terrible? Seems fine. Great target anyways. Actually, I kind of want to do that anyways, right? Because I want to be able to attack with Soul Herder. Doesn't seem like they can ever get out of this game. Knight of Autumn. Not a concern. I guess. Overwhelming dance. Nestev, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to Sewer. Let's see. Alright, I guess I'll keep mana up. And I'll blink. Witness to get back path. Guess I could have blinked a Watcher too. Alright. They might pack their cards off. No. Guess not. What are your thoughts on a Coblade list was for blue-white was the Hawks? What are your thoughts on a Coblade list? I have a feeling Swatter and Hawk is not necessary. I feel like you don't really run out of... I haven't played Cowblade at all, or even Stoneforge Mystic decks that much, but I'm not sure if you really run out of creatures that much. And I think blue-white, that deck would probably accentuate your bad matchup. It would make you weaker against the unfair decks because you have a bunch of Swatter and Hawks in your deck. Like stuff against Combo or maybe Amulet Titan, these kind of decks. So I don't think it's gonna fix problems the deck have. That'd be my guess for blue white was Hawks. I don't know if Harry is. Maybe you should try and find other streamers who have played was the deck more than me. Toxygen. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Some English words are harder than others. Gabby Township's gotta be so greedy. It's not a word, yeah, but oxygen is, right? Let's see. Let's play a dude. I might just start spite pathing stuff here. Maybe find a second soul herder. Expedite this game. I played this at GP, but I don't want to drive everyone. Yeah, I actually have no clue. I think the people who've played that deck have they've definitely gotten their fair share of draws, more than their fair share of draws. So it almost feels like the kind of deck that would be faster to play live, that was the triggers and stuff. But I'm not sure. Maybe someone who's played the deck in real life can share their story. But I know the guy who played it last week at the SCG got 2 draws. To be fair, one of the draws was against Esper Control. And he had his opponent dead on board. I've not tried Vesper Lark at all. I think it's probably underwhelming, too low impact. Sometimes it's just going to be a 2-1 flyer for free. All right. Goliath CB says, I played a small 4-round event last weekend. I was the last match all 4 rounds. One of my rounds went to turns and I won the match 1-0-101. Yeah. Do you feel like you're playing the deck slowly? It's just the sheer amount of triggers that makes the game take forever. Probably bad idea to play it if you've never played with it IRL, because just muscle memory of the rebounds, the triggers, doing everything fast. GPE Exe. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the sewer. Quick reminder, it's September, meaning that you can sub to the channel 50% off, I think if it's the first time you're subbing. And you can also renew gifted subs for half off. So, you know, whether you feel like supporting this stream, if you have another favorite streamer, September is a good time to do it. All right, Spell Snare seems good. Deputy seems good. Knight of Autumn, I'm not too sure. Because the equipments... doesn't seem like the equipments are that big of a problem. Handsome Tom says, it's not a mistake, it's not a coincidence that my subversary is September. Goliath, who played the deck in real life, says, it was a bit of both. It was my first time playing the deck, and I don't have the greatest dexterity. I should have Goldfish beforehand. Yeah. To be fair, I feel like even playing online a lot with the deck helps you hear out. I remember the 1 year at Nationals, I played Blue-Black Control when it was the Scarab God format, and I had played Blue-Black so much online that I felt super comfortable playing the deck in real life. I was like... it's easier in Standard because, you know, there's like 4 or 5 different matchups, but I just knew every matchup by heart, and, you know, I was, you know, especially for me, I think it was the first time in a long time that I played that fast. Like, do I even want the first Knight of Autumn? Seems like one is nice to have. I don't think I'm going to bring in the second one. Thing is, they probably have 3 or 4 Stoneforge Mystic, so they're almost going to have an equipment. But what do you cut? Is Leap good against a deck that doesn't really kill a creature? They have path. Keeping green might be tough. Yeah, you don't see it being good? I think it could actually be good. I could see having like a bunch of like extra creatures that aren't doing much and having to find more Soul Hoarders, more Witness, etc. But I'm not sure. Alright, I have 20 seconds left. Alright, I'm going to trim Force because they're good, but it seems like they always come up later in the game. So I guess keep one Knight, Spell Snare. I'm not too sure. I'll do that. They could also have Teferi of their own. Maybe one main, maybe one sideboard, something like that. Forcing Ephemerates, yeah. Alright, it's a pretty good hand. A bit land heavy. They're taking a trip to London. We both have it. Do you want to get another forest? Sure, why not? Is Restoration Angel bad in this deck? Question mark. It puts a good clock in the air, blink a creature, and also you can play it with Splash. Yeah, it's a good card. I get that question a lot. It doesn't really impact the boards. You know, it doesn't add a tool to the deck really. It's just an extra value creature, which is one of my problems with the card. And the other problem is that it's not blue, so it doesn't pitch to force some negation. So I think it's good, but I think maybe you can do a bit better. Alright, so I can do like my last basic forest. Good start for them as well. Should have fetch right now. Oh. Chico Sepultura. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Chico. And Unsilent Ninja. thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the sewer to both of you. Thank you so much for the support. So I'm going to be playing a bit of Soul Herder, and later today they should be Eldraine Viewing Party. I don't exactly know what that means. But should be sweet. I'm sure they're going to preview a bunch of cards and talk. I'm not exactly sure how it's all going to work. But yeah, let's see. Not sure though why it's not working anymore. Oh, there we go. That's a little timer. Starts in about an hour and a half. Alright, looks like they're pretty far ahead here. And the Soul Herder engine, they're even ahead on time. Jekyll MTG, thanks for your Twitch Prime sub. I want to say welcome back. It gets kind of a bit cloudy, but hazy. But I think you've subbed before. Anyways, thanks for the support, bud. Let's see. I guess I'll attack first, and then I'm just gonna cast my Time Spiral because I obviously need a little help here. I also haven't taken a look at. There's been a few cards that have been spoiled so far, and I haven't taken a look yet. Okay, that's all something. Let's see. Play Wolf first. All right, that's good as well. Definitely getting rid of a Soul Herder. They might just have Path to Exile. They could also have Ephemerate, obviously. No? Alright. So they could have... They could have Pathed it was a trigger on the stack, and this way their Soul Herder doesn't leave the battlefield and it stays a 2-2, but not a big deal either way. Yeah, I'll move the reveal thing. I know it's in the way. I was just want to get it back in there. Sword and Feast and the Wall of Omens, the one Wall of Omens, and they always have their sword and can't attack. The Wall of Omens has been sick. I wonder if we lose last game if my Wall of Omens is a Wall of Blossoms. I don't remember exactly what all happened. Okay, islands. Okay, we saw these cards. Let's see, they have a 2-2. They didn't equip. They kept some mana up. I'm going to attack with Oracle, see what happens first. I can't really move the thingy because it's a screen. I could maybe figure it out. Yeah, no, it's kind of hard to move. Let's see, I guess maybe I can move it like this. Put it on my face, put it here. I guess I can do that. Can't really move it, but kind of can. Is Time Spiral even better than just read? That might be a mistake. Well, that worked out. I guess I go ahead and path. I might get back the path. Might be more valuable than a Time Warp, right? Yeah. Should I path it now? Well, I shouldn't path it now. If anything, I should path. I could have Force of Negation in hand. I guess I'll path it. They might have done what I did though and board out their Force of Negations. Oh, they revealed Ephemerate. Wow. What did it reveal the second time? Another one? Oh no, Prayer Stream. It looks like they revealed Ephemerate again. Hey, Pro Green's pretty good. I can't attack. Jeez. Wow, that sucks. Should I just play my land? In case they get an attack. Opponent can attack into my Wall of Omens because of Hierarch too. Okay, Misty Rainforest. Watcher. They're definitely ahead right now. We're up a game. Down a couple minutes. Equip. Pass the turn, hopefully. Mirror seems like a resident sleeper matchup. Yes and no. It kind of takes a while, but I guess it also snowballs out of control pretty fast. I don't think I want to block, right? I don't have cards in hand, and I guess it could have Venser in hand. That'd be something. I guess they would just Venser their Watcher. Ice Fang, can I trig them? Nope. I'm just gonna main phase it. Flyer. It's free turn clock. Wow, Deputy. Deputy's kind of a big game. I don't really want to kill their Watcher though. Do I just take the sword? I'm not gonna attack into the Watcher. I think they can just snowball too easily if their Watcher ever dies. Okay, so their card's good. Not they could path their own Watcher if their card was really good. I'm not sure if there's a card worth pathing your own Watcher. I guess Witness would be a card because they path their own Watcher, they play Witness, get back Ephemerate, yeah. Scavenging Ooze. Card's decent in the mirror. I think I'd rather have a random cantrip dude, but I don't really want to start chumping because then they gain life. I just only have one chumper anyways. So I gotta pick my yeah, I need to save it in case I draw Ephemerate. They're actually winning the race, right? Ooh. I have a path in my yard. I'm gonna start by attacking. I think I just say go though. Oh yeah, they have Scavenging Ooze anyways. Witness doesn't do anything. Infinite turns, yeah, one turn off. One turn off infinite turns. They might also have Force of Negation in hand. They've been holding a few cards. Could be holding lands. I kind of like to play my lands, especially if they're fetch lands. I'd be surprised if they have Force of Negation here. Yeah. Force of Negation seems okay in the matchup, but it seems like it's okay later in the game, and a lot of the games I'm assuming are about the first few turns, and I'm not sure. Wow. Dignitary. Good beats. Tough. They're getting me was the random one-ofs. I don't have a lot of outs here. I'm not even sure what I can draw. I guess a blocker or Soul Herder. It's kind of tough. Drew a lot of lands. Knight, yeah. Alright, I guess Sword is kind of a big deal. I dealt with it pretty easily game one, but both games without Wall of Omens, I would have struggled. Maybe the games go long, maybe you board out a land. I feel like missing your land drops is a good way of losing the game though. Leap would have been really good this game. Kind of what we were talking about. I had a bunch of creatures that was just sitting there and did nothing the entire game. Time Orb gets tiny bit worse if they have Ooze. Am I pretty sure Free Soul Herd is the way to go? I haven't really missed them. I don't feel like the matches I've lost because I didn't have Soul Herder. Never really felt like that was a problem. Is Force of Negation better than anything else? I don't think so. Having 1 or 2 is nice to log them out once you start going with Witness and stuff. That's true, Venser is awkward. They have the equipments though. Venser is kind of nice against the equipments. They spoiled Garuk, he's very good. Alright. Little mull. Might have to mull again here. Sounds decent. Get rid of Path and get rid of Path and Island. Come on, fetch land. Alright, I'll allow it. Damn, I already have Temple Garden in play. I can't get a white. Nope, I can't. It's unfortunate. Alright, let's see the Garok. Black, green, and 4, so it's Rasa casting cost. 5, create 2 black, green, and wolf creatures. Tokens was when this creature dies, put a loyalty count on each Garok you control. What else? Destroy target creature, draw a card. That's pretty cool. You get an emblem with creature you control gets plus frequency and have trample. So you get it like... Oh, you need creatures to die and stuff to get to 6. It's pretty sweet. I actually kind of want to draw Breeding Pool. I also bottomed an island, which I want to draw as well. I guess I'll fetch. Oh, right, I can Witness, and I still can't get a... Yeah, that's so sick. So... That's kind of a subtlety, but let's see. What am I supposed to do here? Should I Ephemerate a bunch? Or should I just Witness, get back fetch land? Damn, that's going to Witness and get back a fetch land. Yeah, one of the subtleties was the deck that's comes up sometimes is which lands you should bottom when you mulligan. Sometimes you want to bottom like the better land because you want it still in the deck so that you can fetch for it at some point. It does come up sometimes, like instead of keeping Temple Garden and Prairie Stream, you keep Forest and Prairie Stream so that you still have Temple Garden in your deck and you can fetch it in these spots. I don't know. I feel like it's not the first time something like that comes up. Oh, they're missing land drops. That's kind of great for us. Why did I fetch? That was a bad fetch. It's almost always correct to fetch, but not this time. Maybe play a bit faster. They probably have Force of Negation. They didn't board them out. I kind of just want to play Hierarch. And keep double Ephemerate up. Let's see. Attack was Witness. Maybe just say go, Ephemerate on their turn. This way they can't Force of Negation either. I can get back Spell Snare. And then, yeah, this is going to work out nicely. Other Ephemerate, get back Ephemerate, slam a Jace. Yeah, Spell Snare, when it's good, it's really good. Spell Snare MVP. Oh yeah, they can force just for the rebound, but obviously it's worth it. Alright, hopefully they don't have another force. They might. I mean, they don't have Soul Herder, they gotta have something. Maybe they had Soul Herder, maybe they were playing around Path to Exile. Let's see. Jason free. I think I want to keep attacking. It might make them misplay. They might do something rash like pathing my Ice Fang Coddle. Fast, yeah. I know. Do I just block Ice Fang or do I block Watcher? They're just attacking me? Alright, I'm gonna block Ice Fang then. That makes it easy. They should definitely be attacking Jace. There's no way. I guess I could bounce my Witness. That's really bad if they have a path. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. Alright, it's looking kind of grim. Mulligan to 5, but opponent kind of stumbled as well. We weren't the only one who stumbled. Do you think Meddling Mage would be worthwhile in the sideboard? Can reset it, was Herder and protected, was forced and Ephemerate? Probably not. Meddling Mage... It's really hard for Meddling Mage to be good. It's decent in humans because you pressure them a lot and it's a human. And just my experience of trying to get people with Meddling Mage after sideboard, there's almost no deck that's weak to one Meddling Mage. And the card's just so mopey. It's just a 2/2 that sits there. Usually there's just too many cards you want to name in against any given deck. Ephemerate Ice Fang. I guess they got me. I'll bite. Alright, I'm gonna Ephemerate while they're tapped out. The question is, do I get back Ice Fang or do I get back Path or Spell Snare? Probably just Path, right? Stop reading chat. Yeah. Oh, looks like they might have Force of Negation up. It's fine. Wow. That's gonna bounce a hierarch. Play my soul herder. Attack was my flyer. Get back ephemerate. Yeah, as long as I don't time out, should be good. Man, my stomach is hurting. Anytime I have coffee with a bit of milk in my coffee, my stomach hurts. They call it banned ephemerate on MTG top 8. What's it called? Banned soul herder? Blink 182. Lactose intolerance. Yeah, I think I'm definitely... Yogurt doesn't bother me too much. Like, cold milk. I think cold milk bothers me a bit. Yeah, when did we all become like lactose intolerant? All right, that's kind of grueling. Do you still find 10 2-drops necessary? I've gone down to 8 with the novels and seems better, but I'm not quote-unquote good. I think 8 is low. I was not liking... When I was playing no 1-drops, I was liking 14 2-drops. I kept going up. And I think 4 hierarch and only 8 2-drops is a bit low. Maybe if you play Remand or something similar, like something to make up that's kind of like a 2-drop. I think in the long run, you're going to realize you want more than 4 hierarchs and 8 2-drops, but that's been my impression anyways. It's hard to pinpoint the exact number you want. Can buy almond milk, yeah. Ew, Valakut, that's a tough matchup. That's kind of cool. I like playing the tough matchups. Should I play Vista and get an island? Get double blue? Sure. Usually you want to hit lands with Oracle, but I guess in this spot I don't really want to hit a basic island. We never figure out what we're playing Leap over. Leap would probably be another 2-drop. Maybe a Remand, maybe another creature. Did I stop playing Acidic Slime? I only had it in there for a short time. It was fine. It was a nice compliment to Disdainful Stroke. Use the counters early on when... And then you close the door with Acidic Slime. How do you win game 1 in this matchup? Yeah, I guess you need a perfect draw. You need some probably pretty absurd draw. Alright, let's see. Let's attack first. So I could just play Island and say go and just counter whatever ramp spell they play. Or I could Ephemerate. I think I need to be a bit more ambitious here. Because the matchup's pretty tough game 1. I'm just going to play my cards. Yeah, you probably need a really good force draw, like 2-drop Soul Herder Force, then Witness Force, and just slow them down with Force. And then, I mean, it's still Titan, that's kind of hard to beat. Yeah, I guess I got a bit greedy here. Let's see. See if we can hit Ice Fang. That'd be the nuts. Close. Yeah, maybe I messed up. Not keeping mana up there, playing the Hierarch. Oh well. Yeah, Time Walk, that's true. Ooh, Venser. Venser can help as well. Let's see. They have 6 mana next turn already. Am I going to want to sack my Venser? I'm going to want to keep it into play and hope to draw a Soul Herder exactly. Alright, I guess I'll do that and see what happens. Pact would have been nice. Dad played Pact. If I had to play Pact for Titan. Alright. I guess I just need to keep... Man, they even have like 5 mountains in play. Even if I do get there, it's not gonna be enough. I mean... I need them not to have a mountain in hand, I guess. Should I sack Oracle right now? I don't think so. There's the mountain. I need to keep my Venser alive. Yeah, I guess bouncing Valakut is probably the best. Does it matter? I mean, they're just going to recast a Titan. And then they're going to get Valakut and Mountain. Bounce Forest. I mean, they can play Titan. I'm screwed. I'm very screwed. I don't know. I don't think it matters much. Maybe bouncing Oracle was better. I'll play it out. I have Path and Force. The problem is even if you have their Titans and you force their Scapeshift, then they just kill you with Valakut. Not bad plays. Those no good plays really. I don't think so. But they're actually targeting Oracle. Deputy or Titan. That's very tempting. So I have an Ephemerate coming back up. I mean, Ephemerate Venser is not great. The leaf seems kind of good. Alright, I'm just gonna do that and hope, yeah, I mean, I'll literally have to hope they don't have a Ram spell or a Titan. Not even sure what I need their hand to be. Definitely have to counter that. I need to hope their hand has no Ram spells. I don't even know. They need to have four lands in hand. Alright, even that's good enough. They just get a stomping ground, kill Deputy, get back their Titan. Nah, Adam, the tech looks pretty sick. The leap, if you have a bit of time. Not a bottom can be okay. They have a couple targets. Targets are pretty scary. I can see just like also losing games where you've taken over the game, but they just burn you out with Valakut, and maybe the life gain comes in handy. I think I'm gonna trim on Path to Exiles. If you're at the point where you're pathing Titans, you're probably in terrible shape anyways. I might just cut them all and just hope they never resolve a Titan, basically. I think that's the plan. Is Weather Storm any good here? Nah. Yeah, this matchup might be even tougher than Blue-Red. Not too sure. I like the Fairy. Ross Merrim's list had Tuvil of Summer in the sideboard. The Fairy's actually pretty decent against them. Alright, what's the worst card in here? Maybe just do the one night. Their creature was entered the battlefield, no searching the deck. There's Mind Sensor. But it dies to Bolt and Anger of the Gods. There's Ashiok. Ashiok might be the most legit. If you want a silver bullet against Scapeshift, maybe Ashiok's the best. Is there something better? Alright, this hand is fine. Hard turn one would be nice, but hard to have it all. Alright, so should I search for Temple Garden? Turn one? I guess I can always search for it turn two. I can search for Prairie Stream turn one, get it out of the way. That's probably good. Let's search for tomorrow. We have the combo, we just need to get to 6 mana now. No big deal. Should be pretty easy. Alright. So I want to force that search for tomorrow. Also want to make my land drop. Also want to start casting Ephemerate to accumulate card advantage. Let's see. Let's start by Ephemerating Calling Oracle. See what we hit. That is not what I was looking for. Alright, so now I have the choice between Watcher and Ice Fang. I kind of have everything I need. I think I'd rather be blinking Oracles. Alright, do I actually force the search? I have to, right? And if they have Anger of the Gods, oh well. If they have Anger of the Gods, it's gonna suck. If they have Acid Moss, it's gonna suck. 4, 5, 6 next turn. Thought I was off Watcher. I'm playing 1. Why not save it for Scapeshift? I don't think that's how the mashup works. Once they get Scapeshift mana, also means they have Titan mana. I think this was pretty good. Alright. Oh, hit a land too. That was sick. Okay, and we're pretty sure they don't have Bolt. So I can go... Damn, I'm getting screwed again because I don't have another white source I can get with Misty Rainforest. I might have to rethink the whole fetch land thingy. Maybe less Misty Rainforest and more fetch lands that get basic plains. Because I could go Witness, Ephemerate my Witness, get back Misty. But then I don't have mana to Ephemerate, Witness, and counter something. There's not much I want to counter next turn though. Venser Bouncing Lands. Huh. Venser Bouncing Lands is kind of good. Maybe I just play Witness, Misty Rainforest, and say go. I think that's better. Yeah, I'm not in a rush. Yeah, okay. I'm not in a rush to, like, go crazy with Ephemerates. This way I keep my options open. If you have Anger of the Gods, I can Ephemerate, get back Force. Yeah, I think this is the best line. I really want to make my land drop, because next turn I can log them out. Alright, do I gamble here? Do I need to do anything rash? Would Aladdin's Call accomplish something similar to Leap? It's very different cards, right? But it does find you Soul Herder or the answer. I never tried it. Maybe I should, just to see once and for all. Unsolved Ninja says, I'm running 0 Misty and the full set of Flooded and Windswept Heft was a Forest Prismatic. Yeah, the reasoning for All Misty was that you want to lead with Forest Island a lot of the time, and then Prairie Stream, but yeah, I think my mana base is a bit outdated. I think All Misty was nice when I was playing all Battlefield lands and stuff. Anyways, so let's see, if I Ephemerate, Coiling Oracle, and they bolt it in response. Alright, I think I'm just gonna take a turn here. Not rush anything. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna use my Ephemerate. I don't want to lose to a bolt. I guess, wait, what? So if I Ephemerate and they bolt, I can Venser my Ephemerate and do it again. Alright, I don't think I'm in a rush. I'm just gonna play Leap and say go. Because I have Venser. So I don't think anything too bad can happen. That's fine. They might go for the kill here. They might go for land and then just Scapeshift. I mean, I have a lot of options. I could even just bounce a land in response to Scapeshift. That's kind of like the funny way of doing it. Is there one... I mean, they're just dead on board regardless, right? Is there one that's better than the other? Whatever. Adam says, I'm kind of off Prairie Stream, been burned one too many times. Yeah, maybe the format is like dirtly and mid-rangey enough that saving the life is not worth it. Nobles has been excellent. Alright, we got a game, but we didn't have the perfect hand, but we had a solid hand, and we had a really good hand. And they stumbled a tiny bit, but we made them stumble, you could argue, was the force. They still had like turn 1 search. Turn 3. Yeah, they had like an okay draw, but not amazing, I guess. I need a quick break. As a prayer stream is just a relic of the old mana base, and I thought it was okay to keep one in, but probably not. Let's see. I mean, none of these cards are really good. Alright, great hand. Well, very solid hand. Ooh, they're mulliganing. Spells are on the draw. Should be huge. Have you thought about more of a toolbox kind of deck with Soul Herder? Not really. I don't think you're going to have time for that kind of stuff. Is Disdainful Stroke that good? It's worth having free. So when I started adding counter spells to the deck, I started with Disdainful Stroke. Because I figured, okay, I want something for Mono Green Tron. Let's see, what am I gonna fetch? Island, forest, prairie stream, kind of on more white. This probably wants to get plains maybe. This wants to get forest maybe. I guess I'll just lead with. So yeah, I added this inful stroke. That was, I think that was before the bans. And then I realized all the big mana decks were Tron decks anyways. So I did rejection and I played a mix. But I think right now you just want, I mean, we're playing against Scapeshift, Amulet, all these decks a lot. So I think this Disdainful Stroke makes more sense right now. Just if I was gonna play, I wouldn't play the first rejection before I played the forced Disdainful Stroke, I guess is what I'm saying. Alright. I'm just gonna play Breeding Pool untapped. I actually kind of want to hit a land because of Jace, so I don't want to fin my deck. Alright, that's decent. Alright, question here is, do we force? They mulliganed. They mulliganed. I already counter one of their ram spell. I'm just going to counter. They could have Veil, and then... Yeah, if they have Veil, I just lose. So brutal. Maybe I can let that one resolve. It's so good if I can counter it. They're just pretty far behind. Alright, I'm going to let it resolve because I have Disdainful Stroke in hand, but I might regret it. I might be playing scared in a matchup where I can't afford to play scared. Kind of gave it away with the timing tell too. Did I think about Vivian, the free mana Vivian? I think it's too slow. Alright, well, that kind of worked out. I'm definitely gonna... Wait, what just happened? Did they just like misclick their search for tomorrow? Wait. Or did they only have 2 mana in play and I'm crazy? I'm probably just crazy. Yeah, I think I'm just yeah. All right. Two cards in hand. Kind of want to say go, but then they get one step closer to just 6 mountains. Oh. If I tap out and they have land Titan, I just lose. I guess I'll just say go. That's great for us. They might get Carnage Tyrant. No, they just went for Titan. Alright, that's nice. We had a turn. Such a huge difference when they have to get Titan through Pact. I guess they still get to shoot Jace if they want to. I could plus, but I don't think I should. Man, it's just so bad. Plus they could just have like land plus ram spell or something. I'm just gonna take my Ancestral Recall, I guess. Fletcher Leap is some good value. Have Ephemerate in the yard. Do I have the mana though? Witness. Or leap, sack, get witness, play witness. I don't, but I'm still gonna take witness. I know I just traded 2 mana for 10 mana and I might still lose. Ooh, I get Jace again. Venser. Damn, none of these help me get back Disdainful Stroke. Teferi, Bounce Watcher. Yeah, I'm 1 mana short no matter how you twist it. I guess they didn't have Titan, so they probably don't have another Titan unless they just drew it. They might just have another pack. Alright, so what's the play? Sorry. What's under the Watcher? Eternal Witness. Why don't you bounce your Watcher to get the Disdainful again? That's not how it works. If I bounce the Watcher, I get the Witness, and then I still have to cast the Witness, and then I'm 1 mana short. Leap doesn't do a ton for me, because I have a lot of value already. And Teferi, does Teferi probably just play Leap, Soul Herder, and say go? You could bounce, you could Jace bounce, what? Oh, we're already zeroed. Oh, yeah, I could have just Jace minus my Watcher, played Watcher. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Oh well. Alright, so I want to play Soul Herder, play a Leap, and have a couple mana up. But I also want my blue card for... I'm gonna blink Coiling Oracle and reveal land. Alright, I should play a Leap first. I think I blink the Oracle first to hit land. Alright, hopefully I'm set up well enough that even if they have their Resolve a Titan, I can still win. Ooze. Didn't expect that. That's really good for us. I have Forest on top. I don't really want to draw that. Don't want to sack anything. Probably want to sack my Watcher, right? Oh wait, they have Ooze. I guess I can... I can Teferi minus Ooze. And then they have 2 pig, they only have 2 green mana. Let's see. Going for Force. And probably Disdainful Stroke. Okay. Good Jace Plus. Not sure about that Jace Plus life though. Famous last words. Alright. Yeah, hopefully I'm in a good enough spot that I don't lose to Titan. Not sure what I was supposed to do there. If I could have done something a bit better. Just gonna blink Calling Oracle. Killing Baby Teferi. That's someone who has a Veil of Summer in here. They have Scapeshift plus Vilifsong. No, what is that? Scapeshift. We know one of their card is Scavenging Ooze. Right, their last card is just Scavenging Ooze. Get back a Watcher. Alright, looks like we win. We got there. They had 2 mulligan, we had a super solid hand. We didn't have turn on Hierarch. But GG. Wow. That's tough. I had a few close decisions. Not sure I made the right decisions with Jason stuff. Why not just play the Force? Yeah, I don't know. Fancy. Doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Doesn't seem like the greatest matchup. This Inful Stroke goes a long way. Yeah, I can't. Easy. Basically, ban Soul Herder against Scapeshift is
Easiest money up my.
I usually keep lands in these spots, but I'm not sure it's right. Let's see. Could get rid of Island. I think getting rid of Island is good. Do I have shortcuts for the soundboard? Not really. I just have it open on the side. And then I have like my favorites saved.
The next label play. The next label play.
I don't have the like, I think you can have a like buy a keyboard or an extension and just have like, you know, you press each, who was telling me they were getting, I think Jim Davis said he was getting something like that. Hey Sponge Day, we're playing Wall of Omens because of Sword and Feast and Famine, and it actually came up in the first match we played.
For your birthday.
Thanks for the donation, Adam. $5. What? This is so weird. It's kind of creepy, honestly. Yeah. I will not be getting that. Are we going to force them right out of the tournament? They're just going to move in. And we're going to have Z-Force. We just have an empty. Should I counter that, or should I counter the other one? Counter Pass and Flame, do you think? They're going to get Pass and Flames, Manamorphose, Ritual. To have Pass and Flames in hand, you are dead. Alright. Let's. So I want to give them. I don't want to give them Manamorphose. And I guess I don't want to give them a Ritual. This might be the most value force in the history of Magic.
You can't believe what fell.
All right, they got a little grape shot in. What if they just have another grape shot? I guess I'm still not. Should I just play Wall of Omens then? I was gonna maybe Pav Baral, but since we drew another force. Shall I let them have it? I guess I'll let them have it again. I guess they might go for empty. I guess I can just bin the empty. Sponge says I would have countered this 100% because this gives them so much resources to start back up. Now they only need a ritual and pass in flames. Not really, right? It really doesn't give them extra resources. Because like a ritual is like nothing. I just need to be a bit wary of Rayman, I guess. But I have 2 extra blue cards. I think I just play Soul. They can remand their Pass in Flames, but then they won't have mana to cast it twice in a turn, unlikely. And if they remand my Force of Negation, I just cast it again for free. They're cooking on the Magic channel? Wow, broke it. Cooking stream when... There's so many things I need to do. I need to take care of my Discord channel. I need to start doing cooking streams. I've been slacking. Who likes cookies? All right, they're remanding the Pass in Flames. Okay, so now I wish I had countered the second Gifts Ungiven. Now I'm just gonna lose. I need to draw another force. Should I even play Oracle? Alright, looks like we're still gonna lose despite all that. Did we get greedy the second time around? Or even the first time around? Just letting them tutor. I think when they cast the gift, they only had red mana up. Pav Baral and upkeep, yeah. Is that enough to stop them? Doubt it. I was going to path my Soul Herder, but since Chad is insisting, I guess I'll path Baral in their upkeep. Easy. Easy clap. Did I mess that up? Was I supposed not to play Hierarch maybe? Alright, we lose. I don't think it would have mattered. They would probably kill me next turn anyways. But... It's kind of weird. This is not live. There's no one talking. Alright, Cage seems good. Rest in Peace seems good. Weather the Storm seems good. Spell Snare seems... Deputy seems good. Disdainful Stroke seems good in small numbers. Should I try and play the Path to Exile game? I feel like it's losing battle. Did I play Arya? Yeah, maybe Purge, maybe Night. Venser? Is Venser bad? It's a blue card at least. Late might be okay against Grapeshot. The games might go long. Yeah, Purge get Arya and Goblin. I could bring in one Purge. Let's see. I think Venser is probably too mediocre. has to work crazy hours these days. Yesterday, she woke up early, so she left at she got into work at 7:30 a.m. and she left at 7:30 p.m. Your standard 12-hour day. I don't even she does, I don't know. Anyways, I decided to trim Noble Hierarch because of Grapeshot. But I'm guessing if I'm trimming all these Noble Hierarchs, I should probably cut the Leap. Wow, Sponge Day. It's got dark real fast. You said Wool of Omens was for Sword and Feast and Famine, but we don't care about the discard. Well, sometimes we do. Sometimes, you know, preventing untapping lands is a big deal. And most of all, actually, is just, you know, the damage. Sometimes my deck takes a little while to win. Just not taking the damage is pretty relevant. I'm kind of going off here. Do I show them the Gravedigger's Cage? I guess I should just play it. Not get too fancy. Wait, did I play a land for my... Yeah, I did, right? I'm not sure I played a land for my turn. I think I might just have played the land of Oracle. I don't know, I kind of lost track. We did? Okay. I wasn't sure for a second. I did play the Vista. Okay. Oh, we do another Ephemerate. Firing on all cylinders here. The downside about Oracle is that they know which card we draw. So that part's not ideal. I can get back a card, right? Yeah. Oh, Remand. Maybe that was Spore. Maybe that was... Well, I don't want to cast my Ice Fang Coddle because I want to be able to force whatever spell they play. I might just start forcing a cantrip here. I might just force a Sleight of Hand. I might just force a Knobt. I'm going to force a Ritual if they cast a Ritual. I'm definitely going to force pieces of the puzzle. Just going to force pretty aggressively. I don't even need that Ice Fang Coddle. I already have a cantrip dude and I have double weight. Alright, step 1. Play Witness, get back Ephemerate. Step 2. I think you always want to keep one Witness in hand because of Grapeshot. Or one Ephemerate, I guess. They could have Anger of the Gods, that'd be kind of obscure though. Step 2, I guess, is getting back the other Ephemerate. Question is, do I get back Force right now? I think maybe yes. Maybe yes, maybe no. Alright, don't aggressively counter out when they have 2 mana up. Probably. Sasuke Summons. It's probably not the worst sideboard card you can play. I can't really beat a big M2. I think I'm just gonna counter. Just don't want to risk it. They only have 4 cards in hand. That Deputy of Detention in hand, that'd be a different story.
want tartiflette cooking on stream.
All right, I'll remember that. I made tartiflette not too long ago, but yeah, tartiflette's a good one for sure. Celtics banner, thanks for the Twitch Prime resub. All right, I'm not doing a very good job at attacking them. All right, so I think it's safe to play Witness. Unless they have sweepers, which they shouldn't have. They should just have great. Poker Star VR. I haven't missed poker much at all, honestly. All right, I'm gonna let that freeze. If I counter Manamorphose, they still have 4 mana for empty. So I'm gonna let that resolve as well. I can probably make my way out of an empty for 8 or 6. Every time I travel for work and there's a casino nearby, I'll play as much poker as I can. Yeah, I can see that if you're somewhere alone because you're there for work and you don't know anyone, it's pretty cool. Yeah, you don't get to do it very often. I played poker for, almost 10 years, so. Should I counter one of the copies? It's basically free. They might have grape shots. They would have played grape shots. I want to counter. Okay. I think I'm okay. I get to rebuild. I had to save one of my Witness and then rebuild. I could even save another Witness if I could save another creature if I wanted to, but I don't think I care that much. All right. So if you haven't seen the deck in action a lot, when you have double Ephemerate, you can target the same creature twice because you resolve them one by one. 9 minutes until that big reveal. Hopefully we're done with that match. What's going on the Magic stream? Oh, that was when they were cooking the gingerbreads, they sent the that makes sense now. Wait, did I target? That's not what I meant to target, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. All right, let's ephemerate one right away. Get ourselves another land. This way I can like block a token and blink. I could kill a token. Yeah, I could let an oracle. Alright, I only have one card in hand. We have more force of negations than they have cards. I don't think I care much about Disdainful Stroke unless they have creatures that cost 4 or more. We could probably scoop them up. They might scoop them up here. Depends if they kind of person who plays for time or not. But I think they're drawing dead. They've got to be drawing dead. Maybe some weird Grapeshot turn. Maybe Grapeshot, but they have no cards in hand. And I'm never letting another spell. Do I care? So this said I'm never letting another spell resolve. Let's stick to the plan here. Make sure nothing funny happens. It's taking a while though. Yeah, 5 minutes sales fuller and I'm in a match. Ooh, nice. Nice. Why didn't Jack has the fight? Alright. I'm gonna cut leap and play a hierarch. And I guess we saw Ascension, so I'm gonna bring in one. I'm gonna leave the background sound here. I'm gonna put this back on. I know it's not in the best spot, but this way we have the full screen for when it comes up. I might change to that scene though. It's a bit cleaner and stuff. We'll see. It's possible Time Warp's just too cute and bad against 3-man, but at least it's a blue card. We kind of have like, how do you say, mixed bag, a ragtag assortment of hate cards against Storm, but I think they work okay together. Deputy for the tokens, a little graveyard hate, a little weather the storm, some counter spells. My plan is basically ignore their 2-drops and then fight over the stuff that matters. Well, alright, I think I have to keep Rest in Peace Witness Hands. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna keep. I think once I have Rest in Peace in hand, Weather the Storm becomes really strong. They mulliganed again. It's like 2 games in a row they mulligan. I'll take it. And it's kind of awkward. It's my favorite modern deck right now. I'm playing it. It's lots of fun. That was a huge draw. Ah, might be too late though. Okay. Wow, Spellslinger was one of the best. Alright, I'm gonna attack. And then I think I'm just gonna say go. I might ephemerate on my turn. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna ephemerate right now. I guess force is nice, having force up. Alright, I'll just say go. Should I just force that? Nah. Is it time? Come on, be late. Just be late, a couple minutes late. No one's gonna be mad if you're a couple minutes late. Alright, it says 0 minutes and there's still We're actually gonna get our witness value. Should be pretty safe with spell snare plus force. Oh, that's kind of awkward mana tapping. I guess I must have fetched the wrong land at some point. That's fine though. Probably gonna cast something we want to counter anyways. Alright, they took over. Dun, 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 dun. I'll let you know how the game goes. I'm forcing an Arda Flame. Pretty cool. Is that too good to be true?
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has
this is
arrived.
gas.
And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Defend the cookies. Save the cookies, save the world. Everyone knows the cookies aren't gonna die. I've seen the movie before. Wow, they're really killing the cookie? Jesus Christ. This is awful. And daughter cookie dies too?
At long last, love has arrived.
Wow.
And I
She's gonna have
thank God
nightmares.
I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Wow.
That's sick.
First of all, hello everyone, my name is Jimmy Wong. Wow. First of all, hello everyone, my name is Jimmy Wong, and we have quite a lot of festivities ahead of us today. But before we get into all of it, you just watched the world premiere of the Throne of Eldraine trailer. You were the first people in the world to see it. Joining me are two very, very special guests who you probably recognize and know from the Magic universe and are integral to making Throne of Eldraine a reality. It's Cynthia Shepard as well as Mark Rosewater. How's it going, guys?
Going good.
Mark, you were the lead vision designer and you were the world building lead. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Well, we all just saw the trailer and I've got to say that was completely not what I was expecting at all. How did you guys come up with something like this?
Okay, so like 10 years ago, I came up with the idea of doing a fairy tale set. So I go to my boss and I say, how about we do fairy tales? And they said, what else you got? And so Sean Main came up with the idea of an Arthurian legend set.
Okay.
I said, this isn't enough. I don't think there's enough to just do a Camelot set.
Right.
But I know of something that we could combine with it that would be a perfect fit. Fairy tales. I said fairy tales.
Fairy tales. And it works.
And when you do anything 3 times in a fairy tale, it comes true.
Oh,
That's how that works.
It was more than 3 times.
Obviously, combining that plus fairy tales was quite a challenge, right? How did you exactly make it work?
Arthurian meets fairy tale became sort of the teams arguing with each other in the beginning because it was actually really hard. You know, my team on the creative side was super excited about the courts. We wanted to get these like 5 colored courts with their own identities and everything kind of wrapped into the color pie. And over here, it's like all these individual fairy tale card designs. It's like, I'm not gonna be making a race of Cinderellas.
Well, the key thing was, this was like a top-down set. We treated it like we did Innistrad. So we started saying, okay, what would you expect to see? Little Red Riding Hood, Goldilocks, Excalibur. You know, we rated all the things we expected to see. What we realized was fairy tales use a lot of the same components. So let's say we make a big bad wolf. Well, do you mean the big bad wolf that's chasing Little Red Riding Hood, or the one that's blowing down the pig's house?
Oh my gosh,
you know,
you're right.
And when we realized that all these things start overlapping, and so what we could do is make pieces, and then the audience could piece them together however they wanted to play.
Right, so you have a really complex world that you're building, right? How do you go about like adding in that twist, that magic feel?
So we normally approach twists on subject matter kind of a specific way, where it's like take it and, you know, change it around in the world building, change it around in the flavor. But in this case, a lot of the fun came from the playtests, where these individual fairy tale card designs would be combined in gameplay to make a new story. And so we actually treated the fairy tales relatively straightforward.
The question I have then is like, the fairy tale world, it's so deep. You can go so far with it. Where exactly do you draw the line? Where do you go like, okay, this is as far as we'll take it. If we go past this, no, that's not magic anymore.
Funny you should ask. You've been baking them all today.
Oh, really?
So the line is the gingerbread man.
Okay.
So Peter Lee, one of my designers, in the very first week made the gingerbread man. And so we decided that it was the line, that this was where we were going to draw the line. We just didn't know which side it went on.
So I remember a slightly different version of that story. In which Mark Rosewater came to me and my team and was like, hey guys, can we do blank, 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 blank? And then we started taking stuff away from him.
Be like, so no, yes, no.
We sort of, again, this is why there's a 2-sided conflict in the world. Like, design and creative are actually the courts and the wilds. And so from there, as I kept disappointing Mark, we ended up in a place where the gingerbread man was like, that's as juvenile as we're willing to go with.
Right.
That's the line.
Well, one thing that is like a really recurring thing that I find in everything I've seen so far is that it's very fun. You talked about something at Comic-Con that adds onto that, which is booster fun. So can you go into a little more depth about that?
Okay, so what happened was last year, our section was dedicated to making tabletop magic. And so what we said was, what could we do to make opening paper boosters as much fun as possible? And so we came up with 3 things. So one is Borderless Planeswalkers, kind of like the Mythic Edition.
Okay.
And those are Planeswalkers. They have brand new art, goes all the way to the edge. We have extended art, which is like the box toppers in Alton Masters, and that's where the art goes all the way to the left and all the way to the right.
Okay.
And then we have the showcase cards. And so what the showcase cards is, each set does something really special that just is a theme of that set. So why don't we talk a little about the showcase cards?
Yeah, so showcase cards in Throne of Eldraine feature storybook art.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
It does. I mean, for this set in particular, it seemed like a good fit.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about storybook art, though, is that it means different things to different people. In some cases, like with Flaxen Intruder, I worked with Omar Rayyan on that piece, and he delivered on something that is very him. He is very much in that mode already with his work.
And you were saying something about Hansel and Gretel was slightly different and special too, right?
Yeah, so Josie Bernays is an artist that we've worked with for a long time, and I just happened to see him doing some really interesting borders and line work and this really cool treatment on his Facebook, and I pinged him. I said, hey, You know, maybe you want to do that for me?
And he said yes, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, he nailed it.
That's awesome. So, Mark, outside of just these new cards that we can open, there's also something that you guys are doing for the first time ever, right?
So not only are we putting exciting cards in the booster packs, we're making the booster packs themselves give you more choices by making different kinds of booster packs.
Can you cast the
So we have
creature
3 different kinds.
right away,
The
though?
first off is the draft booster pack.
Or can you only
That's
cast
as you
it
know,
from
that's
exile?
magic as it's always been. We're just calling it a draft
Okay, you
booster
can do
pack.
both.
Next, we have
That's
theme
cool.
booster packs. Theme booster packs have 35 cards, and they come in themes. So for Throne of Eldraine, there's 5 themes. It's the 5 colors, and every card in the theme pack. Let's say you get a red theme pack. All the cards will go in a mono red deck. The third pack is the brand new thing. That's the collector pack. So if you like all the stuff we're talking about, the borderless planeswalkers, the showcase cards, the
story
art.
Extended art. If you like all that stuff, you like cards with foils and like all that stuff. If you like the fun to collect stuff,
I like all these things, Mark.
We decided we didn't have enough special.
There's a pack just for you. If you like to collect things, this is designed for people who want to collect. It's a collector booster starting with Throne of Eldraine.
I'm super stoked because this means it's a brand new plane, a brand new story arc. I just downloaded my EPUB copy on Amazon. It's actually available right now if you want to read it as well. And there's one thing that I'm very excited about. It's one of my favorite planeswalkers of all time. Garrick is back, right?
He is.
Yes! He made it back. And he seems like a perfect fit for this world.
Yeah, no, a lot of our planeswalkers are archetypal characters.
Yeah.
And in this case, a lot of good fairy tales need a good huntsman.
Garrick is back and he's
perfect.
pissed.
The huntsman
Yeah.
in our fairy tale world.
And I should explain something. So I said on my blog that we're going to see Will and Rowan.
Right.
And we had a
Garrick
brand
has
new
never
planeswalker,
been
which we
that
since learned
great
is
of a
Oko.
planeswalker,
And
like-
there's 3 planeswalker cards.
4-mana one has been like,
wait a minute.
pretty good.
So how's that going to
Rowan.
happen?
Yeah, that's 3 right there, right?
Yeah. So Will and Rowan, we're going to do something we've never
Never
done
been
before
really
that the
tough
players have been
to
asking for a long time
planeswalker.
for, which is we're putting 2 planeswalkers on the same card.
What?
So Rowan and Will are 1 planeswalker card, the Royal Scions, and they share a spark. I mean, it made perfect sense to make them be the first ever
Yeah,
shared
on TV.
planeswalker card.
That's super exciting. So that means Garrick gets his own card.
Garrick gets his own card.
I want to see it. I'm pretty sure anyone watching right now wants to see it as well. So let's take a look. Garrick Cursed Huntsman is 4, a black and a green for a legendary planeswalker Garrick. He comes in with 5 loyalty. He has 3 abilities. His 0 ability, create 2 2/2 black and green wolf creature tokens with, when this creature dies, put
pretty
a
much want
loyalty
to compare
counter
it to
on each
Liliana, right?
Garrick you control. His
this
-3,
card better
destroy
than
target
Liliana?
creature and draw a card. And his -6,
The
you
-3
get
is
an
pretty
emblem
sweet.
with creatures you control get +3/+3 and have
Seems much
trample.
worse than Liliana, right?
Wow, this Garrick is very true to form, right? He's
Yes,
taking
he's
creatures
back.
out. He's back.
Yeah.
He's
Not
making
much
tons
worse,
of
but a
wolf
bit
friends,
worse,
and they all
maybe?
power him up. He's a true huntsman.
And his ability puts them on any Garrick.
Yeah, so you can have multiple ones out, and they all just get buffed up as a result.
Yep.
That is pretty exciting. I know as a Commander player, my heart rejoices anytime we get to mess around with the Planeswalker mechanics like this.
It's
but
still good
yeah,
flexibility.
I love
0
this
makes
art.
2
I
dudes
love
or
the
minus
flavor of it. He
draw
even has like an
card is
extra
like
hood now on, right?
Well,
one
the nice thing about
defensive
the art is
and
that there's
one-
2 versions.
Oh,
like
defensive.
Mark talked about, we have
It's pretty well rounded.
borderless.
I guess you could argue in some decks it might be easier to cast than
I'm just
like
kinda
black-green
well
might
down
be
here.
easier to get than
Sorry,
other
I don't know what
whatever
to.
comes out.
Well, okay, I know what I'm getting. I'm getting some collector's boosters. I know what I'm gonna see in the set. All this other stuff. I mean,
There's amusing
there's so
coming
much
on
to look
and
forward
off.
to as a
I'm not
Magic.
too
But wait!
sure.
Oh boy.
I know we made some cookies here.
We did.
Some gingerbread cookies, but I made some cookies as well. So hold on a second.
More cookies?
Wow.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
No,
so.
I mean,
No.
Hey, check it
What
out.
is
I
this?
made some cookies.
Okay. What are we looking at
Okay,
here?
these cookies are the future.
Okay.
So what we have here are the standard legal sets of 2020.
so we start off 2020
Yeah.
with Theros Beyond Death. We are going back to the legendary world of
Back to
gods,
Theros?
heroes, and monsters. Back to
Okay.
Theros.
Yes.
And but this time, we get to see the underworld.
Yes! A lot of you out there are probably coming to the same conclusion I am right now, which is very, very exciting. Ooh, okay, all right, let's keep moving on. What's this?
Okay, this is Ikoria, Lair of the Behemoths. It's a brand new world. We've never been there before. It is Monster World, and you get to play with monsters, and you get to make monsters.
What?
It's one of the craziest mechanics we made in quite a while.
Really? Okay, awesome. Okay, well, moving on. What is this next cookie?
This cookie represents Q3, my friend.
Okay.
This is Core Set 2021.
Ah, very nice.
And I think the pitch for this one to me was, do you like to ferry?
I mean, I like Teferi, yeah.
Yeah, if you like Teferi, you will not be disappointed in this set.
Okay, what's this last one?
Okay, the last cookie is
shit,
Zendikar
here
Rising.
we go again.
We are going back to Zendikar.
Okay.
Just when you thought Teferi was gone.
If you enjoyed original Zendikar,
Right
the
on
Adventure
time.
World
Am I
Zendikar,
late?
we're going back.
That's amazing. So this is it, 2020 standard legal sets. We got 4 different sets represented here. Study up, internet. This is really exciting.
I like
And
the
it's all gonna be
art. I
on
like the
MTG
symbols.
Arena as well. And actually, I do have something to share with you all. I worked on the project recently. I had a small little cameo, but it's really exciting. It's a trailer for MTG Arena that has a very special date at the end of it. So without further ado, let's take a look.
She was just a girl struggling to win a video game.
You need to train.
Until he showed up.
To win in the arena, you have to be the arena.
A heartwarming tale of human struggle.
You punch like a beetle.
Perseverance, triumph, and friendship.
The magic was inside you.
Enter a world of magic, mayhem, and zombie dragons. Magic the Gathering Arena. This fall's greatest adventure.
September 26th, the official
Stranger
launch of
Things,
MTG
anyone?
Arena. I couldn't be more excited to finally play Brawl on the client.
So we introduced Brawl last year when Dominaria
That's
came
pretty
out.
sweet.
The idea was we wanted a commander-like format, but a commander light.
We're
So the
going
idea is
back
instead of
to
100 cards, you have
Theros, and
60
we're going
cards.
back to the
It's a little
80s
bit
and the
smaller for people that
90s,
are
yeah.
trying to first start out.
Yeah,
And so we decided to help you. We're going to make Brawl decks for Throne of Eldraine. So we have 4 decks with brand new cards in them, or some brand new cards in them, and we have a brand new commander for each of them.
So 4 brand new commanders?
Yes.
Well, I think you know what that means. We gotta take a look at these cards, so let's see them now. The 4 brand new commanders with the Brawl pre-constructed decks. All right, we are looking at Chulane, Teller of Tales, Sir Gwen, Hero of Ashvale, Corvold, Fakehurst King,
Corvold, don't have time to read what it does because they're scrolling too fast.
and the Layla, Artful Provocateur.
Provocateur. It's provocateur. It's a French word. Jimmy, come on.
Mark, I can't wait. I cannot wait to play these Throne of Eldraine commanders in Brawl.
Provocateur is like saying
Well, I mean, it's so
hors
exciting that Brawl's
d'oeuvres
coming
instead
to
of
Arena.
hors
Yeah, I
d'oeuvres.
agree.
And
What are you doing?
God, I'm alive.
What do you mean coming to Arena, Mark? I'm playing it right now.
Oh my gosh. You are absolutely playing it right now, and you too can play Brawl on Arena. If you log in today, you can play the brand new commanders from Throne of Eldraine and get a sneak peek at some special Throne of Eldraine cards. I think that's gonna wrap it up for today though. Thank you both so much for being here with me today. We have so much to look forward to in 2020. Throne of Eldraine first, and of course, all these brand new sets. Let's get the conversation started online. Let us know what you're excited about, and we'll see you out there in the multiverse.
Bye.
Is that the golden egg, the golden goose that he had in his hand, Marrow?
You're just too good to be true.
That's pretty sweet. That's really well made. I don't know. How long did it last? 20. All right. Let's check out the Magic channel, see if anything's going on still, or if it's. Let's watch the trailer again. Let's see. Starting soon, Ashland Rose plays Eldraine on MTG Arena. Well, if you guys want to check out some Arena, looks like their media team is on point. Yeah, that was good, honestly. They've been doing a great job with all these things. All right, I wasn't lying. I did beat. So the way the game played out is. Auntie says the setting for the next few release are uninspiring at best.
Okay, there we go. All right. Hi, everyone.
Let's see what people have to say. Artura says trailer was pretty sick. Auntie's not super inspired. Sponges says, I wanted Phyrexians, but Zendikar free is here, I guess. I hope Phyrexian invite Theros or Zendikar. Did they show any cards? I don't think they showed anything that you might have not already seen on Twitter already. They showed the new Garruk 6-mana Planeswalker. King Art, $5 donation. They made a set. They made me a set Camelot, and I'm Magic King's Art Poggy. Thanks, King Art. Dude, I don't know. I guess you donated while the thingy was playing. Shadver says, I think it was pretty good. Felt like Mara was yelling a bit in the video, but I feel like that's just who he is. Auntie says, I hope Phyrexa wrecks Zendikar. QB Turtle says, I feel like all this stuff is cool. I just wish they balance a bit more effort into play design and real support services for online programs, MTGO. Yeah, I mean, it's different teams. I'm sure the people who take care of this stuff have very little to do with play design and MTGO. I feel like it's been a lot of positive stuff lately. Wong Tag. Thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the sewer. Thanks for the support. I wonder if they will resurrect both Gideon and Elspeth. How does Elspeth die? Just taking care of one of the Eldrazi or something? Shame. She died taking out Xenagos. Oh. Killed by Heliod. Alright, so that was the game. They pretty much had to, yeah. I don't know, they could never get anything going. I had a couple interesting... Magic is becoming the young and restless of CCG. You kill somebody off and they come back in a later set with longer hair. I don't even know what the young and the restless is. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break and then I'm going to... Let me check in Liz's list too. I think she's still at work. All right. Let's see if we can get a... This is kind of close. Probably a keep. I just have a few almonds. I suggest muting for the next minute or so. If you don't like chewing sounds. I'm really glad I like that. I like how we have Wall of Omens over Wall of Blossoms and no green mana. Somehow Wall of Omens has been so much, infinitely better. Kind of crazy. Green, nice. I don't think I want to give them the extra land right away. I could have just said go and done nothing, but feel definitely not forcing that. Old Cheeky says the trailer was pretty cool. I almost lost it when they introduced Core Set 2021 as something for people who love to parry. Yeah, that was easily the best part. That was funny. They took a path, so that's a good sign. That means they don't have planeswalkers, and their creatures are not super scary. I mean, this is literally a grizzly bear right now. And I have Teferi, so my ephemerate can't get owned. Do I get greedy here? Nah. I was gonna say go. I could ephemerate main phase. I'm probably not risking too much with force in hand. Thing is, they just saw my hand, and they don't know about ephemerate. So they might just main phase fatal push my Wall of Omens. Yeah. Or they might bolt it. Yeah, that's no, I definitely don't want to play ephemerate on my turn. This is gonna go very well for Alright, I need to start using my cards. I was really hoping for a spell there, but my wife and I are doing no sugar September, but I really want a gingerbread cookie. That's cool. Good luck. And I really want to try and save that Teferi. I could force plus. What's better? Hardcast force. And then path one. I don't. Or ditch calling Oracle. Is Ephemerate just quietly broken? Yeah, I don't know. Thing is, passive up to Fairy stops Cascade of Bloodbraid Elf. It's, I don't know, it's, and I'm gonna get, yeah, I need. I think I'm just gonna hard. What happened to Murphdog? Is he banned still? Oh. Colgan's command? It's not too bad. They're tapped out. So I can go. Oh. Wrecked. Well, they have no cards in hand. Death Stomping Ground. Hey, how many dual lands do they play? They have two. I'm just gonna keep the fairy alive, I think. Yeah, they usually play today. Wait, Murphdog got. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I tolerated Murphdog's humor. I know, like, in real life, I think he's, I mean, I never met him, but I'm pretty sure he's a good guy, and I don't know if, like, his humor is, like, acceptable or not. How many blue cards you need for force to be optimal? Is there an exact number? No idea. I know that, to give you an idea, I know that right now, you know, I have this many blue cards, and that you kind of do feel the difference. You know, the having like watch her not be blue and like being like a wolf blossoms, having an extra night over, you're really like a fine line. You don't want to go too low. All right, I guess I'm gonna keep plussing. And just witness. What do I do here? Witness the land? And then play Soul Herder? Oh, I was gonna say or get back. Never mind. I guess I have to. Because I didn't have triple green. I think this is probably fine. This is probably good enough. I'm gonna get back Fang. But yeah, I can't give you an exact number. I can just tell you that right now it feels pretty good with the number of blue cards we have. You usually have a blue card when you need. Another call against command. We're still good though. We still have a ton of value. We're still ahead. Should I bounce Ooze? Or I could bounce Ice Fang. I think that's probably better. I need a little value. I should have fetched first. Should have fetched for an island first. If I draw basic, I guess I should save to Fairy to reset Scavenger News at some point. Alright, I'm just going to play Noble Hierarch. Has Noble felt good so far? Yeah, Noble has felt good. I played without Noble, and I played with Noble. I'm pretty sure Noble is correct. I wouldn't mind playing one, you know, a league at some point. Just cut Noble, add probably a couple lands, and the Merv Dog is fine. The problem is like if people don't know him, they can be, you know, rightfully offended by his humor. That's kind of the problem with Merv Dog. Do I tick it up one more time? I guess I can start attacking. Alright, well that works too. They should have definitely exiled Ephemerates. That was a bit loose by opponent. Not exiling the, at least the non-creature ones. These are really. I'm gonna get back a path to exile. Seems safe. Alright. Well, they didn't have turn 2 Ren and 6. They didn't have super good, they had a pretty bad draw, so this game went over pretty smoothly, but sideboard we get a bit better. They get Plague Engineer, which is really good against us, whether it's to name humans or Snake. Kind of depends. many purge we have in our sideboard? Did we cut a purge? So I definitely want Path, Spell Snare, Celestial Purge. So you want Witness, but I think the one Rest in Peace is good as well. Definitely want Thragtusk. You might want Deputy. Definitely gonna trim, let's see, trim a Hierarch. I don't want to get blown out by Plague Engineer, so I'm gonna trim a Hierarch. I'm gonna trim a Calling Oracle. I think I just cut all the Force. Knight of Autumn's pretty mediocre, but sometimes they aggro you and gain lane life can be nice. Maybe I'm not gonna cut a Snake. Maybe I can keep in some amount of Force. Don't you need Force? Maybe. Protects your nut draws and lets you go off, but it's also kind of awkward against Inquisition and Thoughtseize. I don't know if you can actually cut 2-drops against them, even though Plague Engineer is going to be a problem. It's just too important to have one. Sometimes you need a second one. Let's see, Venser. Venser's pretty medium. Time Warp is kind of whatever. Yeah, sometimes games go long and you just hard cast Force some negation. Also, sometimes you need to force Ren and 6. I kind of like Deputy for cards like Tarmogoyf and Scavenging Ooze, even though they have removal spell. I could cut a second Noble. It's not as... I could cut all the Nobles, maybe. Venser might be okay. Trade. Let's... Quinners24, thank you so much for your Twitch Prime sub. Wow, they didn't take Spell Snare. They just don't have it. Alright, I'm not gonna fetch right away. I'm gonna see what I draw first. They're just going slow. We're not completely done. I mean, they're still losing cards right now. Okay. It's drawn. Should I fetch Prairie Stream now? Well, on the plus side, Liliana Ultimate's not very good when you only have one permanent in play. Only having one permanent in play against Liliana Ultimate. The next... kind of want to get rid of Path to Exile. They could have like Tireless Tracker or something. That'd be pretty bad for me. Maybe Ephemerate? Ephemerate's... Should have... Well, I definitely don't want to draw Prairie Stream now. I guess I don't sack yet. Hey Jay bro. What's up, buddy? They stripped away the cube from you. I saw your stream title yesterday was like last day of the cube or something. You gonna be okay, bud? This game's so funny. I've never played a game like that. They're literally not plussing Liliana, not using the ultimate, not doing anything. What about now? Separate. They trade Liliana for a land, basically? Do I just let them do it? I think so, right? And save my purge? It can't be right to not plus Liliana, right? I don't know, this is so weird. What about now? Do I play ice first? Yeah, I'm just gonna purge it. Thanks, purge. Maybe I don't purge it right away. Can I get basic Al in here, or is that too greedy? It's a bit greedy. Nah, probably just do that. As long as we all have yellowhat, nothing can be too bad. Sweetheart J bro. When? They have 2 cards in hand. I think I need to cast. I think I'm gonna have to force the Liliana. Either way, so I'm gonna cast Ice Fang first. That's pretty good because that means their 2-drops are kind of all negated by Rest in Peace. So I'm gonna force Liliana with Spell Snare because yeah, it's like Tarmogoyf, Scavenging Ooze, Renin. If it dies, or if I blink, it's going to take path. Yeah. Oh, it's like one of the worst cards they could have hit, probably. They might not even want to cast it. I could go rest now. Means my witness is a break, or I could witness. Have a couple blockers. Who are my all-time top donators, King Art? Sorry, I don't have a ton of time left. So I think I need the value of the witness first. Green, green. Do I want more white? Probably. Play Soul Herder, have a 2/2 Soul Herder. That doesn't do a ton for me. Do I get back? Probably Purge. I need Force 4 bolts. Maybe just Ephemerate, honestly. Yeah, I don't know, this stuff. Maybe just Purge was better, maybe Force, maybe I just need to herder and maybe just getting back Force, because if I force their removal, trade my dudes, get a path, I'll have 2 path and a Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace with their deck. That is clearly on it. Maybe we'll have extra lands. Removal. No, I guess they were just saving lands for potential Liliana. Red and 2. What the hell is a red and 2? You're targeting me with Skulligan's Command? Nissa. So the plus doesn't really do a ton. The minus is pretty good. They just get back another Blood Braid, but I'm not too worried about that. If I ephemerate Ice Fang now and then I miss, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to chump. Does it get Visions? Oh, looks like getting back Ephemerate was the optimal play. Even a broken clock, eh? Alright, last card in hand is Bloodbraid Elf. Alright. Well, as long as I put it down to 2, that's good enough. They can't get back. The question is, do I play Rest in Peace now to negate some of their top decks? They have Raging Ravine, they have plus. I'm gonna lead was Calling Oracle. But that's a bit risky because then I don't have a blue card. But I'm gonna draw a bunch of cards. I'll play Oracle. Maybe I should have fetched first. Alright, here's my blue card. Question is, do I want to play Rest in Peace now? So Tarmogoyf, no rush. Scavenging Ooze, no rush. Ren and 6, they're probably not going to use it to get back a land. So I guess there's no rush. No real rush to play Rest in Peace. I have one card in hand. Mystery card. What, they're going after Ice Fang? Pretty desperate, I guess. So they were gonna go for Soul Herder. I guess they're playing to their outs, just hoping. This is not gonna be a special. Do I actually care about their land? Seems fine. Play a, I guess. Play or not, say go. Right, nice. No Ren and 6, no Plague Engineer. Definitely easier that way. It's been a favorable matchup, but you can definitely lose. Crazy that I won that game. Oh yeah, that was a crazy game. I mean, that game was really awkward. I'm sure it was awkward for them. They might have played it right and still like... That was the Liliana game when they had like 6 counters on Liliana and I was stuck on 1 land, but they didn't have anything going on. Yeah. Not only have we never trophied with that deck, I'm not even sure we've ever played for a trophy. Maybe like once. I've gone 4-1 so many times, but... On Silent Ninja, getting the Hierarchs. Dude, the deck, if you don't want to break the piggy bank, the deck's perfectly fine without Hierarch. I think Hierarch is an upgrade, but I think it can be played without Hierarch. Is lead better or worse than another Wall of Owens? How has it been? It's been better. Promise? Alright. Alright, who's the bad guy? Who's the end boss? It's probably Burn. It's always Burn. Oh, Urza, the ultimate, probably the best deck in the format. It's kind of fitting. Oh, sorry, yeah. Julien Henry. Julien Henry.
Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
Where's Barbara with B?
Barbara Streisand.
Let's see if there's a better one.
Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand.
Oh, never mind. We're playing it. Crazy Chalice deck. Yeah, this is not the greatest effort on the soundboard. So game one's probably going to be toughish, especially since my hand is just terrible right now. After sideboard should be okay, unless they have some kinds. Dice Factory. I have not updated the record, obviously. Or 4-0. Does Dice Factory play Urza? I guess the OG bill was not blue. The OG bill was like colorless. I don't know if it's Cherry X-Main who made that. To have more mana, more cards in hand, and our hands. Did I save? Can I get a witness to my soundboard? I don't know if it's. They could be playing Paradoxical Outcome. Looks like they might be just playing Urza was Chalice. Oh no, they would have played a Chalice for 0. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Oh, Brannon, who got the deck? No, I built a deck a while ago. I built it first. I built it like an Eternal Command kind of deck, was Vile and Witness. You know, tried to bring back Eternal Command. It was pretty bad. And then maybe we added Soul Herder and it was still bad, and then I always gave up. And then I saw Jacob Wilson tweet where he had drafted Watcher for Tomorrow and Ephemerate. And I was like, Ephemerate seems pretty good. Maybe I'll give it one last try with Ephemerate. And then it's starting doing a bit better, and I've been basically tuning it since. People have played it in GPs and stuff and done well with it too, which is cool. Alright. I'm not doing much. They're not doing much. What did they get was fair, by the way? Oh yeah, they got the Forge that I just countered. Okay. Oh. This is already like 20, 25 minutes. It's pretty tough. Damn if you do, damn if you don't, right? I guess. And hope. Maybe I should have the construct in response so they can't get mana, and then hope I top deck a Witness. I think that was probably a bit better. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered. Well, it would have been better, I guess, but it would have. Let's see. Might have been in good shape. Alright. Matrix is good, Knight is good, Deputy is good. Disdainful Stroke is pretty good, Stony Silence is good. I think Celestial Purge is usually good. We didn't see Engineers though. Maybe Purge is not good against that version. Venser is probably kind of eh. I'll trim a couple Force. And Stroke, yeah, I think Stroke is good. Spell Snare hits Foundry and the things that find Sword. We're not even sure they're playing that deck. They might just be playing a different deck. Don't more than one Disdainful Stroke. I guess their deck doesn't do anything without a 4-mana card, right? Maybe I'll try No Path, all Disdainful Strokes. I'll keep one in. Because sometimes sometimes Path to Exile is... There's like win more cards, and then there's like lose less cards. And sometimes Path in this matchup is like, you just lose a bit slower. Cut Leap, really? I think it's pretty good. I think Teferi's pretty... Ah, screw it. No Path. They're gonna play Zion, and I'm just gonna lose. Zion's pretty... So what do we think? Do we think they actually have Doctor Sword, or do we think they're like just Dice Factory and just value kind of Urza? Seems like they might have it. Oh, that's super vague. I don't know. I haven't seen really Everflame Chalice in an Urza deck yet. They're playing Swamps and Plains. Do they have both? That's a good point, I guess. They could just be playing like a weird control deck. They could just be playing a control artifact Urza deck and have white for Teferi, black for Sweeper, and sideboard cards, that kind of stuff. That could be a cool deck, just 4-color, like Prison Urza without the combo, without engine. I tried one Neoform, never. I could see it. Especially with Hierarch in the deck. Prayer. I agree, Neoform seems a bit too cute and you know what? Maybe I should have played Watcher now while they can't play a card that costs 4 mana and save It's kind of interesting. Do I just slam the Matrix? What do you think, chat? Seems good. Hopefully they don't have a braid. Any turn. Oh wait, their mana abilities. Dumb. Wow. Wait, Chalice is not a mana ability? Oh, literally, you're so used to Stony Silence. Yeah, that was a punt. Well, yeah. At least they can't use a 5 mana of Urza, I guess. It's always that. Oh, that was unfortunate. Got owned by a... We might still be okay. I mean, them having a billion mana is... Damping Matrix, yeah. For some reason, I never realized it doesn't stop Mox and everything. But yes, it stops the 5 mana thingy of Urza, and it stops stuff like Devoted Druids. Alright, that's not too bad. They're trading it. Looks like I might have kept the wrong card. Witness was safer. I figured I would have a creature in play. Would not be the case. Yeah, you're gonna get punished sometimes. This card's a bit more hits some cards Stony Silence doesn't hit, but if that was a Stony Silence, this game would be over. They would be stuck on 2 lands. I mean, good to know. That's why we're testing. That's why we're trying out these cards. See. Do I just knock? Do you have a removal spell in hand? Let's hope not. Oh, well, that's awkward. Classic. Also, sacking my fetch was just a mistake. Oh well. Mistakes were made. Wheels fell off. Or not. Alright, I'm just gonna say go. So it appear all the cards in more. I guess this is bad if they have a removal spell. I should have played Witness, get back Ephemerate, played an untapped land. Yeah, I stop it. Yeah. Is that going to be a problem? I guess I can't use the Zai ability. Massive. Resur. Do I even counter that? Well, it actually does nothing, right? Can't use the 50 life ability, you gain 1. Are you playing outcome? Yeah, maybe. Alright, I need to keep 2 mana up. I feel like I need to maybe Deputy Zai right away. It gives me a Urza too. I think this is pretty sick. Just play something very expensive. Extremely expensive. But not an Eldrazi. Do I even care? Sure. Don't want to fall too far behind. Alright, there are no cards in hand. And we're about to have it all. And by all, I mean more lands. Don't want to cast Ephemerate now. This way I don't get wrecked by removal spell. Probably have to. It's just too brutal if they draw a Galvanic Blast. I'm going to get back Disdainful Stroke. So now that they have a removal spell, it's still kind of bad, but... Oh yeah, I'm just dead on board if they draw Galvanic Blast. That's a good point, actually. So maybe I should have Witness on their turn. Get back Ice Fang. Yeah, I should Ice Fang anyways. Alright, looks like they have nothing. How do I not die to Galvanic Blast? You're the best. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best. Makes me so happy. The soundboard just the happiness EV of the soundboard is just honestly. Alright, we saw a bit more. So we had the confirmation that they do have Zai. Spell Snare, nope. Path. Could be, honestly, maybe Fractusk. Some kind of a value game. Purge, no. Force, medium. Is Damping Matrix even good? Lets them not stack their Mind Stone and their... Maybe Force of Negation has to go. Counters Mystic Forge though. They can also deck themselves if they go for Aetherflux and you weather the storm. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I have a feeling it's just not gonna happen. I think Force is nice to protect Soul Herder too. Zero Path is super ambitious. Maybe you just got one of the 2-drops, honestly. Like, clap out for it. I don't know, I'll do 1 path. Got Leap. I think Leap... Venser versus tokens. I already have Knight and Deputy of Detention. I think Venser might be just slightly worse version of that. Trim on Hierarchs? I don't think so. I think being fast out of the gates is important. Lets me keep... lets me play a game where I get to keep up... you know... Are we just gonna win? Turn 2, win. Turn 2, win. I did that at the PT once. The turn 2 win. Alright, I mean, I think we can hang in there. I do anything about Urza? Island first. Urza wouldn't be very slow. They get Alright, let's see. I think you have to counter that, right? Can't let them get closer to Urza. They might need Urza, they might need land number. Kind of in a precarious spot. Maybe I'll attack Zai into my Knight of Autumn. It's not the greatest value out of Ephemerate, but I feel like so they weren't blindly attacking. They did have Galvanic Blast. This guy seems kind of scary. I could have Ice Fan Coddle. Do I even want to do that? There's nothing I want to kill. And I don't want to miss out on an attack step. King. Pretty bad spot though. Surely they have Urza in hand at this point, or a Forge, and I have nothing. I need a Soul Herder. Or Witness, even better. I'll accept this Disdainful Stroke. I'm not gonna be too picky. Even Icewing Coddle. That's kind of whatever. It's fine, I guess. Damn, we lose. Tips for 0 first. Okay. Here comes Big Daddy. Big Daddy Urza. That sucks. So close to the trophy. Oh, they don't have Urza. What do they have? What's going on? They have Weir? No, they can't cast Weir. I would have an outcome. Well, that's not gonna resolve. Let's be real. They might have another one though. Lose. I tried building something similar really early with Urza, but it was like really bad against the unfair decks because you do some really cold fast. Maybe you can build some deck with 4 Force of Negation and Zion Urza. Alright, we need them to break. I guess they can't use the tap ability. And the cards they play for free are not especially clear the top of their deck though. Damn, I should have played my fetch land and fetched. I was trying to hold a card in here. You'll make so much money if someone breaks PO in Modern. How many do you own? I tried. I wonder if I still have these decks. Probably deleted them. They were so bad. Oh no, that was one of them. Zai, Urza, Outcome, Saheeli. Yeah, I could try rebuilding something similar. Wow, another brick. Land. They're not drawing much better, to be fair. They've seen over a third of their deck and only saw one Zai, no Earthcom as well. Oh, that's brutal. How many do they have to? That's pretty cool use of Echoing Truth. Jealous right now. And they get to manipulate the top of their deck too. Oh, the good they don't get to cast their all that they do, I guess. Man, they're already back to 18. Jeez. Alright, we're not gonna win a race, I guess. We're gonna have to do it the hard way. Are you kidding me? Are they really hitting all these I guess it's still better for them to have Mox on top than to have an actual card that does something. I shouldn't complain. That work was rid of the Forge. Right. I'm at 4. Yeah, I'll get rid of the forge. Don't get Galvanic Blast so well. We lose. They just get to play spells now. They finally drew an Urza. They need to break so hard as possible, honestly. That's my record against these Urza's deck. It's not that bad. It's definitely not abysmal. I've beat it a bunch of times. I mean, I just run pretty bad, honestly. And matchup's also tricky to play. Oh, shoot. I can probably scoop them up. Whatever, came that far. Was my shadow? I'm not sure. I think negative. Alright, good games. Oh man, so close.